Hello. Happy Wednesday. We need a theme song. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Drop me a comment if you are here live. My name is Tracy Weinzaffel, and you are in my studio. What is that sunlight on my face? Good morning, or good afternoon. It's not good morning. It is Wednesday. There, I'm going to turn the whole thing. Hi, Anne. Believe it or not, it is Wednesday. Hi, Diane. Hello, Kelly. Thank you for calling me lady. Hello, Patricia. Hello, all. There we go. I think I'm live. So the funny thing is my iPad is acting up. So let's see if it's working. Hi, everybody. Greetings from East Texas. Getting to watch you and Berkey create art the same day. Oh, I love her. I love her. Thank you. I watched as well. Thank you. You all know I work with Jelly Arts. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid. I'm just going to turn this and hopefully not. Hi, everybody. Hi, Darlene, Kelly, Cindy. I want to say this right. Salamaha? Oh, I really probably butchered that. By the way, all my Texas peeps, I hope you are doing well. I feel like Texas saw some crazy weather. Hey, newly retired KP checking in from sunny Canada, BC. Congratulations on your retirement. My name is Tracy Weinzaffel. I'm coming to you live in sunny San Diego. Hello in Australia. I want to go down under. Beth, hello. Joan. Okay. So I just have to say welcome to my studio. I'm really happy to be. Hello, Darla Foreman. I hope. Somehow every time I see Darla's name, I look and make sure there's no paint brushes in my bin. And also I had to notice if there was clean water. So you guys, welcome to my studio. I have to say, I get the first 10 or 15 minutes to chit chat. So I want to tell you some things that are coming up, which I am happy to be a part of. Hitomi, nice to see your face. I'm happy to see you. Thank you for the chat the other day. Hello, Chris. I'm happy to see you too. So I'm pretty honest and open with things that go on in my life, fairly. I mean, you don't know everything. But both my kids were here. My daughter is still here. We're going to go out to dinner and have Thai food after this. And I have kids who are in college. My kitchen is being remodeled. Nothing has happened on that home front. The good news is my son came home 2 nights ago and then realized, his bed is not that comfortable after being, I don't know, in his own place. And second, half the kitchen was in there. So I got my point across. You don't want to get comfortable in my home. But I was really happy to see my kids and spend some time with them as briefly as it was. There was a lot of napping. They just got through finals, so that was really nice. And then I went to the dentist yesterday. I have cavity. I am 51. And I have a cavity. I haven't had a cavity since I was, 14, 15. I have to stop and say, hi, Judy. I miss you so much, Judy and Dick. I hope all is good. You can text me. So I have to go get a cavity filled in April, and then I have to have a root canal redone. So that was a little disappointing. My taxes were done. I met with my lovely accountant, who is also my friend, today. And so I'm getting through that. That's never pleasant. And life is okay. Life is okay. I have a cavity. Who gets cavities at 51? I am like Miss I will have something to eat and go, I got to brush my teeth. Anyway, I've got a cavity. I just really want to send a little message before we start. I'm fortunate to do what I do. And yes, I go on air and I know people locally, and I don't really I put myself out there, but I don't. And yesterday I shared a post that was personal to me. It was from a fellow artist. And it was a word that I don't say often at all. I don't say it at all because it's not fair to say about somebody else. But if you're ever in a situation, and it was on my personal page, I posted it to my business page. I want you all to know that that was my past, not my present. But I have spent the last 2 nights, since I posted that, I shared a post. They were not my words. I added words to this. I've shared my story briefly on here about being a single woman who has come up from things that I didn't plan on in life. Thank you. Patricia knows. The word narcissism, and I don't say it often. In fact, I don't think it's ever escaped my lips. I've done lots of research. I've talked about things, and I am realizing, and somebody wrote narcissism awareness, and I want you all to know that was my past, not my present. However, it is a part of who I am and what I'm about. And so I shared that post because 100% some of those words were captured in how some things that I went through. Now, I do want to say it is not my kid's dad. I'm friends with my kid's dad, and my kids are great, and we have co-parented our kids. So please don't go to that space, and nobody go send him DMs because he's great. He's remarried. We're all good. But it was part of my life, and many of you know me from Mixed Media Mondays, and I will make this quick and brief. And then I worked with Deco Art, and for a brief period, maybe 2-3 years, I disappeared off the face of this earth for mere reasons of not airing my dirty laundry, because I wasn't a victim. I was, in many cases of narcissism, that person will pick out somebody who is smart, intelligent, and then we'll start to break them down. So that is part of who I am. It's part of what I share. It speaks to me. I don't know on God's green earth what my purpose is. Maybe it's just to paint pretty pictures for all of you guys. And I'm not a vengeful person. I literally cut that out of my past. Literally, no contact, no ties, no nothing. My life is blessed. I am full of grace for myself. I forgive myself for even allowing that in my life. But at the end of the day, I think people need to hear, maybe women more so than men, but it goes both ways. So I don't want this to be, I had men reach out to me. Last night, my phone was ding-a-linging. It wasn't my original post. I shared it. I asked the artist who shared it. She's a fellow artist. Could I share this? Because her words were much greater than what I ever could express, because I'm not that way. And I stayed silent for a very long time. I stayed very silent, and not out of weakness, out of strength. And so for those who are going through anything that has to deal with narcissism, or it's in your life, maybe it's in your family, it was not in my family. I love my family. They're so great. And when the writing was on the wall, one thing in that post was, you need to have a plan. I had a plan. And that plan was to get out and to save my life, my family's life, my home life, my finances. And I disappeared off the face of this earth. I can tell you firsthand. And for those of you who knew me on Mixed Media Monday, and I made a space in this earth. I made a space. I made something for myself. I disappeared and I walked away knowingly and willingly. And when I had to change my name on Facebook because my engagement was on there. I was single for 8 years. I vetted. I did what you're supposed to do. And I shared my engagement ring. That was shared. So it was public. But when I didn't want it to be public, it was not. And I disappeared. Now, he's not buried in my backyard, because it was so funny that somebody said to me, "You disappeared. I thought you might have buried him in the backyard." I did not bury him in the backyard. Nope. I fought for the land that I have lived in. I have lived in this house since 1996. And I'm on the other side of it. So I'm going to post. Does anybody remember the 2 years or so I disappeared? Thank you, Maria. I am going to post on my personal page. I wrote, and I'm going to have tears in my eyes. I wrote, "This is not my present. It is my past. But I feel like my past might help those. They might help those who are in situations that they just don't know how to get off that roller coaster." I remember telling my dad, "I am on a roller coaster and I literally I don't know how to get off this thing." And thank you. This is not I'm a victim, nothing. This is more so, and I will tell you that there are people out there that needed to hear my small little message. And I will post today in the business page. That is my past. That is part of my present, because I will never forget that. And the best revenge in life is a life well lived. And that's what I'm doing. So I just wanted to share that. I'm okay. I got so many messages about get out, do this, get out. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so out. I'm going to probably advocate for things that maybe is just part of who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. And I thank you. I am not a victim. Was I victimized in the situation? And is that? Yes. But it's part of who I am. It's part of where I've gone through in life. And I will tell you, I can look back at names that are posting right now. Darla Foreman. I went to a trade show that my life was falling apart, and I literally put the smile on my face, and Doxy Keller kept it on there the whole time. But I'm going to probably be a little more vocal and not so silent. Not because I have ill will against anybody. It's more like if anybody needs an advocate, because I can remember on Facebook, which is so random. I'm going to draw. I promise. If you're new to my page, I promise I'm all shits and giggles. But that has hit home for me, and it's hit home in a way that I felt like I needed to share, and I needed to share it on my business page, not just my personal page, because not all of you follow me personally, nor do I expect you to. But I do share parts of my life on my personal page that I feel like there's like, God is sending a ray of light. Hold on. God's sending a message. Don't move. All right. So I just wanted somebody to know at the end of the day, if there needs to be light at the end of the tunnel, there is light at the end of that tunnel, and it may not be easy. But the one thing in that post that was so clear was, if you are going to get out of a situation like that, you got to have a plan. You have to have a plan. Don't jump before you get that plan. And I have books, I have resources, I have support groups, I have things that, professional help, not me. I'm not that person. Darla said, good for you. You share your light and love and all the creativity in your heart. And that's really, I draw pretty pictures for a living, but those pictures are part of who and where I come from. And it's not all, I am not all happy all the time. I'm not. Okay. But let's get drawing. No, I'm kidding. I just wanted to post that because I just felt like it was necessary to share it on my business page, because I have, Patricia said, we are not alone, and it's good to hear that we can go on and have a wonderful life. Thanks for sharing. Because, by the way, if you don't share that wonderful life around you, and you wake up every day and you got a new beginning, but when you are in that situation, waking up in the morning and knowing that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and people don't always have somebody. So I just want you guys to know from the bottom of my heart, for those of you who are in any type of relationship, it doesn't have to be a spouse, doesn't have to be a man, doesn't have to be a woman. I doubt it is going to be your cat or dog. However, I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, there are options, and I just don't want, I know that my situation could have escalated to something far more serious. But I did have a plan, and I did get out, and my silence was not weakness. My silence was strength. So remember that. When I went down for 2 years, I was rebuilding. Oh, I was also getting medical insurance and my pension back, and I was working like a dog, making sure my kids were good. I just want people to know that. So, okay, on a lighter note, hi, I'm taping off my book. My name is Tracy Weinzaffel. Normally, you show up here and I am light and airy. Today, I am sweaty and heavy. Still alive? No. Oh, here I go. Okay, I'm back. Also, I would like to condemn my son who came home for one day and did step on my scale. I hope I'm back. Hold on. You might have to hit refresh. Facebook has really been funky. Okay, I'm back. My son stepped on my scale and came out and said, Mom, your scale is so wrong. I said, oh my God, I totally agree with you. That thing is 5 pounds under. I was like, what? Yeah, that battery is going bad. So I sent him back to school. He's like, Mom, I definitely weigh 162, and it said like 170. And I was like, okay, that's not 5 pounds. That's 8 pounds, and whatever the number was. I sent him back to school. I actually think I'm disowning him. Don't ever tell your mother that scale is inaccurate and not in my favor. So, by the way, if you notice I'm sweaty and heavy, I'm in menopause and I'm 51 and I have a cavity. Okay? That's going to cost me money. And I got my taxes done. Okay. I know that was so heavy. My name is Tracy Weinzaffel. Annette just showed up. Annette, you need to go back and watch the beginning. I do live demos here every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. It is free. It is fun. It is whatever you would like to make of it. I do want to share one quick note of fun. Next Wednesday, I am teaming up with Dare to Be Artsy. It is free. I'm going to kick off a blog up. Okay, I say that funny. A blog hop for Dare to Be Artsy. It is going to air on my page, Dare to Be Artsy's page, and my YouTube channel. And we'll post more information about this. This is the class. By the way, I'm going out to eat after this. I have to take my favorite child out to eat. I will hit Janet. You're hired. You're on the payroll. So you guys are so great. This is 3 cards using my stamp set. This is my stamp set with Dare to Be Artsy. I have like 21 of them with Dare to Be Artsy. I posted a blog today. Oh, let me get to that. Anne, are you still here? She's like, I left an hour ago. I just really want people to know I'm A-okay and I'm not falling off the earth again that I know of. It could happen at any time, by the way. But I'm just saying, while I'm on God's green earth and I feel so blessed to share what I'm doing with you, I just want you to know. Okay. Anne's going to be like, what were you doing? All right. So I have the stamps are here. Oh my God. Nadine, by the way, Nadine, you have to go back and watch the rest of I don't know how I'm going to create now. But this, by the way, there is a stamp community doing a blog hop to benefit Ukraine. And I don't have all the details on the blog hop, but they asked me to kick it off, and I'm going to be in Texas teaching. So I couldn't be there the weekend of the blog hop. So I'm popping on Monday. It is free. You can join me. So here they all are. Okay. So details of that are on my blog. And, oh, you do enjoy my sessions. Not my seriousness, though. I felt like that was a little heavy. All right. So I'm going to create tonight. And we're back to my art. I'm on the last page. By the way, I'm going to NAMTA in April, which is an art materials trade show. Nadine, I miss you. I miss you so much. And I will be searching for journal companies. My journals are on the outs. They've been discontinued. I don't know what's going on. Whether these journals, by the way, are not discontinued. They're coming in this week. Not discontinued. Okay. So I will be on the lookout for any journal company that wants me. But I am now going to start creating, and it doesn't matter the size. Size does not matter. I'm sorry. I am sorry that I was saying that and laughing. So these are coming in. I have a wait list for these. I think I have 30 or 30. I don't know how many coming in. So I have a wait list already, but know that that's not what I'm talking about. So thank you. I am sorry. I have this massive ability to go from tears to laughing in minutes. And by the way, don't invite me to a funeral. I am a completely inappropriate person to take with you. So I have tears in my eyes just from saying that. So okay, what size are those? Oh, gay. I cannot answer this. So that was 8 by 8. This is 5.5 by 8.5. So I am on the lookout. I have tears in my eyes for the right size and paper. So don't get fed up with me that my website says discontinued. All right. I just don't want to hear it. I am working on it. I come to you from the space of I'm always working and always thinking, but I am going to a trade show and I'm going to hit up every journal company and say, hi, my name is Tracy Weinzeffel. You need me as much as I need you. But by the way, I have 36 of those indigo ones. I hope by the end of the week, because I've got a wait list a mile long. Who wants to paint? Let's paint. Stop looking. Thank you for, I have tears in my nose. I don't know. That's not a word. You guys want to, I have tears in my nose. I guess I should turn this down. Anybody who knows anything about me, we're going to create with watercolors today. And I like nice, hit record. Thank you, love. I like nice, clean edges. I can make a joke about anything right now. Right now, I have the ability. I am going to create a page for you. And we're going to make it quick and easy because I'm going for Thai food. So what about a little bit of ombre, like yellow, some darker yellow, and some pink? Any watercolors, you need me as much as I need you. I don't actually want anything from any company other than for them to provide me products that I know, use, and love. By the way, yesterday, I walked away. Yesterday, I got interviewed for a podcast. So I might have shared a little bit more than I wanted to. Any set of watercolors will work. I have something in my brain. I'm not sure that this is going to work the way I want it to work, but I'm going to try it. And if it doesn't work, I will say that the record button didn't work like I wanted. This watercolor set is the Sennelier set. Sennelier. It's a French company. They asked me about this yesterday, and I had to pick a favorite child. If you are looking for my favorite stuff and you want to support me through my Amazon affiliate account, because just for the cost of a cup of coffee, you can help me pay my taxes. My Amazon affiliate account, my favorite watercolors are listed. So I'm going to grab just a water lily watercolor brush. You can use any brush you want. I picked this one because it's soft and it was right next to me. I got to turn this fan off. Everything is blown around. I'm on the last page of my journal, so I got to prop this up a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to go bye-bye. All right. So, I don't have clean water. Of course, I don't have clean water because that would mean I would have had to clean the water out. All right. Let's dip. Oh, this doesn't. Let's dip into this yellow. So, a classic set, a praying set. By the way, I am not fancy schmancy girl. No. Oh my cow. I am lucky if I am. I'm just going to dip into a few yellows. Thank you guys for allowing me to just offload everything that was conceivably on my brain. I think I have a few people who can vouch for me and my who I am situation, Nadine being one of them. But Nadine, I think you should hold back. Now I'm just going to dig into oh, hold on. Breathe. Darlene's like, let it you. Okay. So now I'm going to dip into yes. You guys, by the way, I've gone back to my morning meditation in the mornings for just me. If you also would know that my kitchen is in my everywhere. It's in my living room. It's everywhere. So right now I'm going through a lot. I mean, not a lot compared to what many people are going to. Now let's hit the pinks. Now, when I hit the pinks, I don't know which pink. I think much of what Nadine and I have done is in a vault. Okay, thank you, Nadine. I love you for that. I just am reaching into the pinks. And I have so many friends, by the way. I was talking today to a dear friend of mine. Everybody's going through a lot. So, what I got going in the grand scheme of things and talking about it is very minimal. And I just want you all to know that that's how I feel about it. I'm blessed, and I'm blessed that I need a rag. I need a towel. I am blessed by the fact that, yes, I do what I love for a living, and I love spending this time for you. So with you. And then I'm just going to go back up, and I'm just going to dry my brush a little bit. Now, if you dry it off too much, you're going to take the paint away. Okay. And if that's not blending enough for you, this will do it. There we go. It's blending now. Life is hard for a lot of people. And I do not claim to be one of those people. It's just, I think it's time to talk about a few things. And I love when awareness is brought to things. And I've always loved that. I've always been an advocate for knowing better, doing better. And also, my silence was also due to the fact that I did not want any type of continued stalking to happen. Yes, that's a word. So now I got an arsenal of people. All right. It's a little harsh for me right now. Yeah. Be nice to everybody because somebody's having a bad day. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. But I've just been blessed to know that when I share something, sometimes I feel like I don't share often. I'm not a dirty laundry kind of gal because pretty much like my laundry to myself. I did all my laundry today, by the way. I was going to offer to do others. Yes, Catherine, you just said it. Silence is power. And by the way, somebody like me, I'm just trying to blend this. Somebody like me who reacts, I react. Like I wear my every emotion on my every sleeve. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. We're done. Class is over. I want to try something. I don't know if it's going to work the way I think it's going to work. By the way, when you dry off your brush, oh, no, don't dry it off and then leave these horrendous lines. Yeah, dry them off and just, okay. I was just trying to feather that a bit. Like a Heather Locklear right there. That's better. That actually works better for me. Now, I'm going to do something I don't think I've ever done before. I'm going to try this. I'm going to remove the tape. And we're not done. Feeling pretty strong about this. Every Wednesday, I do a fun, free, fast demo. For those of you who are in my memberships groups, we deep dive. We learn how things work. By the way, tomorrow is morning meditation for your artful journey. And Monday, I had Mixed Media Monday with my Mixed Media makers, where we, oh my God, and look at that. This is what we created on Monday. It was so fun. Yeah, tomorrow I'm doing tomorrow. Why am I doing it tomorrow? Oh, because Friday I do Friday favorites. So is that true? Am I wrong? Is everybody saying, I know, I'm taking the tape off. We're not done, but I am I meant to make a bigger border. That's all right. You'll get the gist of it. All right. We're not done. Am I done with this part? Now we need a saying. We need something right here that is, oh my God, this is from my stamp set. I feel like this is about what we were just talking about. That's probably going to go there. All right, we're taking off the tape. Everybody we're doing it. I mean, class is dismissed. I meant to have a bigger border, but you're going to understand what I'm doing after I do it. All right, class is over. By the way, this is the last page in this journal. And I feel like it's going to be the closing of the chapter for a little bit. Not of art journals. I'm just going to switch art journals. This is the stamp we're going to use. By the way, I could even use this stamp for having, oh my God, you know what? I could use my own damn stamps. I am full of swear words today, and I apologize. No, I'm going to draw them, but I could do this, by the way, and I love this stamp. Oh, all right. I love this stamp. Let the sun shine. But this is going to be my saying because it says your story is important. I'm telling you, there is divineness in everything we do. How did I not know that said your story is important? All right. I'm going to stamp this. In fact, I'm going to make the commitment, and I'm going to put the stamp block under here to hold that steady. And I'm going to take some archival. I don't know the answer to that, but the answer is, somebody asked, are the Grumbacher in and out journals being discontinued? Don't know the answer to that right now. This is my to-do list. So I'm going to fold it this way so you don't know what that says. The answer is, I don't know the answer to it other than my supplier has, I got to move my to-do list so I will find out. Doesn't matter. Size does not matter. By the way, if you have a watercolor journal, can you send me one? I'm having, let's not do that. That would make a big difference. Now I'm doing this page totally opposite of what you don't have to have a sentiment. I just feel like this is important to say. Oh, I feel like I moved that stamp. Please, please, everybody say a prayer. Oh, bingo, baby. All right. So that's how I clean that off. Oh, and I should have left the tape along the bottom. I can put it back. I don't need it, but I feel like I could use it. Now let me put that back in there. I'm going to leave. I'm sorry, I removed the tape prematurely. Options if you don't have a stamp, any sentiment will work, or write your own message, or leave that blank and then decide a stencil, or decide if what you want to do is matching what I want to do. By the way, you can just leave that blank. You could design what I'm doing anywhere. Sorry, all right, you could design what I'm doing around. Don't even worry about this. Maybe I should have waited, but it was just important to me to have something on there. Now, I can do this one of two ways. They do have black in here. I'm going to do this with a Sharpie. Why wouldn't I? But like, I love the black in this classic set. You could do this with your watercolors, what I'm going to do. But I'm trying to keep those watercolors looking new. I've got a bunch of projects coming up. I happen to have some Sharpies here. So you don't have to have that stamp. You can stamp anything. You can do anything. You can write something. You could just leave it blank. You could do whatever you want. Got it? Yeah. I know a lot of you have stamps. Now, I'm going right for a black stamp here. Or that's what I was saying. Like this stamp, I absolutely love. No, I'm not doing it. All right. I am going to draw in the history of y'all knowing me, has anybody ever seen me just take the tape off and go for it? I don't know who I am right now. Oh, I guess I could start with a smaller. So every Wednesday, it is free. It is fun. It is just a matter of what I feel like drawing and doing. So if you think I've practiced this, I think right now you're knowing that I legit didn't practice this because I got nothing in my brain. And no, I don't know what flower this is. So before you ask me, it's just a flower. Yeah, I don't know who this girl is because I took the tape off well before the reveal, but I wanted it off. And that flower actually it's behemoth. I don't know what's going on there, but it's huge. All right, and then we're going to come down here. Now, we're going to have another flower. And the reason I took the tape off, and I wished I had a bigger border, is, well, why don't I draw the flower first? Is I kind of wanted a flower. Oh, I feel like, is it really dark in here? Or is it just me? I can turn up a light. Oh, actually, I can turn this on. You know what? All these studio lights in here, I feel like I should be losing the 5 extra pounds that my scale has. I'm going to be nervous to step on that dang thing tomorrow. It's going to be like a booby trap. Okay, that seems a little bit better. Now, I'm going to come over here and I am going to draw another flower. But I'm going to draw like something, and look, we're going to go out of the tape. Oh boy. Oh, whoops. To be clear, that is so out of the tape, it's actually off the page. But I just wanted it to be off the, I just wanted to be off the page. I told you this page was going to be simple because I'm going to get Thai food. When Tracy has her mind on Thai food, she's out of here. Okay. Now, I'm going to fill it in. I really want these to be really dark, like black. So that's why I was saying you could take your black watercolors. Your story is important. So, and these I thought originally were going to be a little rounded. They changed their mind. They can do that. By the way, this is so far off the page, it doesn't even matter if I were to tear this out. Okay, now you can fill these in. It's really just the silhouette of these flowers. But I didn't want them locked into the tape. I did down here, but I didn't want them. You know what? Now that I look at this, and hopefully I'm wrong, this does not look like a legal substance, does it? It used to be illegal. I have a habit of drawing stuff and sometimes wondering if it does, you might want to take a leaf or two off. I don't know what it looks like, so you can't judge me for that. But now that I'm looking at it, it might a little bit. And then in that case, know that I'm sorry. There you go. Okay, I'm sorry. You might want to, oh, that does. All right, I got to fix this somehow. I cannot have my mother watch this on YouTube in the morning and be like, oh, okay, you guys. I know somebody's probably tuning in right now and saying, this girl is not. You guys, I'm going to change it. I'm going to figure something out. Oh my God. Thank you all for being so polite that you don't say a word to me. I have so many. All right, you guys, I have got to figure this out. Okay, we're going to go all the way around with this. I cannot leave it like that. I don't know with this. Okay. This is not an intentional message. I am not. Please do not message me. I get it. There's bound to be somebody in the bunch who's going to figure this out. Okay, just give me a minute. I will add to it. my God. I really just wanted this to be. This is why sometimes I don't even want myself around. Okay, we're going to just add another. I don't know. Okay, I feel like. Oh, there we go. Let's just. Okay, nobody's going to know. Okay, thank you all. See how simple this was? Oh, golly. We're going to give some more to these stems, too. Originally thought about palm trees. Geez, oh, Pete. Maybe I should have stuck with that idea. By the way, your story is important. And so I could have used my black watercolors, but this seemed to work, too. Remember the time I painted? Does anybody remember the time I painted a flower? And when we were done, I literally looked at it and I said, oh my God, the flower is giving me the finger. By the way, it's nearly April 20th. Oh, golly. Okay. So do you get the idea behind this? It's basically a silhouette. A palm tree would look cool. I'm sorry. It just hit me. Oh, golly. Oh, you do remember. Yeah, I drew a flower, and then my business partner, the next day I shared photos, and she said, does that flower look like it's giving the finger? And I literally called it the finger flower. Okay, do we get the gist of this technique that is miserably failed and succeeded in one whole? I like that, though. And this is why I wanted it off the page. Oh, thank you guys for sticking with me. I really never know why anybody tunes in the following week, but just to see what stupidity goes on. And I'm just continuing. The good news is about this, I can just continue to shape them until I'm happy or I send a message of freedom. Okay. Just remember, your story is important. It was really simple. And I know somebody's tuning in right now and going, is that all we get? That's it. That's it. That's all I wanted to share with you today. And by the way, this concludes this story of this book. I was going to add swirls. No, I don't want to add anything. I'm just going to fix this little guy. See how simple that was? Now, this would be really cute as the cover of a card or something. And that's what I try to do, is try to share something that's going to be universal across the airwaves. But hi, is that it? Oh my God, I'm in time for Thai food. Do I need to do anything else other than have a glass of wine and call this day? I'm going to take this off. I didn't, no border, no nothing. What do you think? I think I would make this a shirt too. Well, other than the leaf. I'll hold this up. I dropped a bunch of paintbrushes on the floor. All right. Now this could have been done with black watercolors. I just grabbed my Sharpie because that's where I just enjoy. And I don't know what the flowers these are. Well, I do now, but I didn't before we started. All right. Wow, I feel like I've been riding a surfboard of emotions tonight. I swear. I am not pretty even keeled. Here you go. It was that. I cannot I cannot unsee this. But that's part of our journey together. So, whatever you'd like to feature, that was super simple. And it was like any colors will do. I could have done the background. I just thought, let's keep it simple. It's the last page of my book. I'll photograph this. Are the watermelons? Are the watercolors that you're used tonight the only ones that you're using when teaching? No, 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 no. Normally, when I'm teaching, by the way, Anne, I normally use the classics. I use the might seem like I grab those a lot. I normally use any like the Prima or Art Philosophy set. I'm sorry. So no, but you guys are coming up with jokes, and now I just can't unsee what's happening. So no, I will teach with everything. Yeah, I gotta blame it on menopause. I'm like a thermometer. Yeah, I actually this is my go-to because I try to teach with the classics. I could have done this with this exact set. Now, by the way, I'm trying to keep this set really nice. I could have done this exact thing with this set. In fact, the black is my favorite. This black is the most vivid black. Okay. Thank you, Martha, for saying that was quite a trip. I swear, by the way, I am stone sober. And I didn't mean the word stone. Did your kids cook you special cook? I just want to thank you all because this has solidified the fact that this might have been my purpose and it might have been to be here. You guys, thank you. No, actually, before this, I drank a tea and I've had about 3 of these things. So you guys, thank you so much for just using your words to help me. Whatever. Okay. By the way, every Wednesday I'm here. It is free. It's a fun demo. By the way, I do run 3 memberships called Your Artful Journey, Art Masters, and Mixed Media Makers. Deborah just said her husband is asking what's so funny. And you guys are my peeps. You are my people. You are my home. Every Wednesday, I just do a free live demo on my Facebook page. Don't forget, next Monday is free too. And ultimately, I cannot read one of your comments because they are legit killing me. They're so funny. You guys are so funny. This reminds me of one time during Mixed Media Monday where I made a joke and I couldn't get off of it. Okay, next Monday, it is free. It'll be aired here on my Facebook page. I don't have to read it if I just put. Okay. I don't know. Next Monday, I'll be here. Okay. Tomorrow, by the way, Mixed Media Makers, we're going to have to create in some other watercolor book. I have tears in my eyes. And I'll be working in that 8x8 book, I think. And Friday favorites. Can somebody please ask me a question right now for my Friday favorites? I have 5 minutes. Friday favorites, what do you want to see? Because I have not had 5 minutes to sit down and talk about it or think about it. If this is your first time here, please give me another opportunity to impress you with something. I have tears. I'm literally snorting. I will take a photo of this. Yes, and putting me back on the train. Okay, tomorrow is your artful journey and a morning meditation. We'll do something. I really needed this tonight. So much fun. Thank you for the laughs. Friday morning, do you want to see brush storage? Oh, gal. Okay. Dollar Tree. It was a gift given to me. Elizabeth. I need, okay. I gotta go. I'm gonna pee my pants. I have got to go. Just does anybody have a brush storage? Here, it was a free gift with some plants in it with a red Solo cup. This is. Oh, I could talk about what I clean my brushes with. That was already a Friday favorite. It was. It was. But I will. Brush cleaner holder. Uh, was this something from the San Diego convention? It matched my office. Okay, I love you guys too. Between now and Friday, I'll figure something out. Otherwise, um, yeah, I'm sorry. I love that Deborah just wrote this. Her laughing is interrupting the Vikings. It's not football season. The Vikings. That has to be a rerun, Deborah. You tell him there is no football going on. I know my sports. Okay. I'm about to blow my nose in this white. Oh, thank you so much for saying you're going to give me another opportunity. Normally, it is so well contained. All right. By the way, tell me it's not football season. The Vikings, slashers and some big boots. Like Vikings? Like Nordic Vikings? I'm like curious. All right. All right. I'm going to photograph this. It was probably one of the most memorable pages that will ever happen in this book. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to clean up real quick and I'm going to go for time. Oh, I got to turn the record button off. Oh, I hope I take that. Oh, the Nordic Vikings. Okay. All right. Thank you. That was really going to bother me. I was not going to understand that it was not. Don't go. The good news is Darla Foreman knows me and knows legit this is happening just by me being me. That's it. All right. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. And I will post that I am A-okay. All right. A little wacko, but I'm okay. Have a wonderful evening, you all. Thank you so much. Please make sure you share your artwork with me. If you are in your artful journey, mixed media makers, any one of my tribes, do me a favor, just go in there and post and tell me that this evening meant something to you other than complete hysteria. I love you all. Thank you. I'll talk to you all soon. Ugh.